The fact that Nintendo is working on a new console is nothing new, but while there was some information out there, it was really hard to figure out fact from speculation. Until now anyways. On October 20th, which at the time of this video is today, Nintendo released a trailer for the new console, and it certainly provides us with much more information than we previously had. The first thing is the name switch. It's now called the Nintendo Switch. It was referred as the NX for the longest time. I always thought that Nintendo NX sounded really cool in an old school 80s and 90s sort of way. But the new name is good, considering that you can instantaneously switch the console from being a home system to a portable system and the other way around. What I get from the trailer is basically this. It's a hybrid portable and home console. The actual console seems to be a tablet sort of thing. In order to be a home console, it needs to sit in a dock. If you want to bring it with you, all you have to do is slide off the left and right side of the controller and snap it onto the actual console. At first, I thought it seemed a bit big, but look at how many people are carrying around giant iPads, and even worse, taking pictures with them. I don't think people are going to be too worried schlepping this thing around in public. The fact that the guts of the console is housed inside a tablet form factor raises some concerns with me. In essence, the Switch is a portable console that can be docked. So that means the hardware can't possibly be as powerful as the Xbox One or PS4 if it's based on mobile hardware. Nintendo has said that the Switch isn't a direct replacement for the Wii U or 3DS, but an entirely new product line. But I personally think that many people will be viewing this as the successor to the Wii U. So people are going to be expecting a certain level of performance from this thing. The games seem to be stored in cartridges. I'm all for that normally. Plugging a cartridge into a system is one of the best parts of console gaming. But again, this makes me wonder about the capabilities of the system. Compared to optical media, how is a cartridge going to be able to hold as much data? Let's take a look at the N64. That was a great console. But it did have a big problem. Can you guess what it was? Cartridges. Nintendo's main competitor at the time was the PlayStation. It was using CDs. A lot of games that were available for both consoles looked terrible on the Nintendo 64, because things like textures had to be compressed heavily in order to even fit on the cartridge. Let's go slightly ahead in time to the GameCube. Yay, we've got optical discs too, but smaller. Same thing with the GameCube. Cross-platform games were almost always better on the PS2 or Xbox One because they used full-size DVDs, not mini DVDs. And yes, I consider this to be the real Xbox One. I'm worried that Nintendo isn't learning from their past mistakes. Nintendo has been playing catch-up in terms of hardware capabilities for a while now, and this has been hurting them. No one wants to play a game with the knowledge that it's better on another console. Now, this is obviously just all speculation on my part. We don't know hardware specs yet, and besides, gaming isn't all about how powerful the hardware is. From a form factor standpoint, the console looks amazing, I think. Who wouldn't want this capability, seamlessly going from home console to handheld? Personally, despite my worries, I'm excited. While I really liked the Wii U, I didn't get that much of a wow reaction when I first found out about it. But the Nintendo Switch, on the other hand, looks cool and modern. I mean, basically, it's a console that transforms. How's that not cool? While watching the trailer, just for a second, I had a moment of childlike excitement I haven't experienced with a new console announcement in a long time. If they can keep the price below what the PS4 and Xbox One costs, then I could see people who haven't touched a Nintendo console in years pick this up as their second console. There's still many unanswered questions, but since, the release date is still a few months away, March 2017 is the time frame they're giving us, so I'm sure a lot of the questions will be answered. So I guess we'll just see from here where it goes.